Welcome, beautiful Pisces, to your love and passion reading for the year 2020. This is going to be a big year for you. You are my last sign that I read for, and as usual, it's saving the best for last, or certainly one of the best readings of everybody. So here we go. We start off in January with the Hermit, February the Fool, March the Page of Pentacles, April the King of Cups, May the Six of Cups, June the Four of Pentacles, July the Nine of Swords, and I ask for a clarifier for that, which is Justice, August the World, September Justice again, October the Two of Swords, November the Ace of Cups or Chalices, and December the Star. Whoa! Okay, here we go. The Hermit in January, kicking off the new decade. This is a card of trust and going within yourself. You perhaps don't have all the answers at the moment in your love or your passionate world, and you need to trust your gut and listen to your inner guidance. Various ways you can do that, like with meditation or going into nature. But you'll need to, however you do it, you'll need to just usually you'll need to still your mind. Although I do know people who use the opposite. So I know one woman who loves to drive, and when she's driving, she gets clarity of vision. So it's however works for you, really, Pisces. Then I think something is going to be illuminated for you once you do this work. And you'll be able to use it and really to move forwards in a very big way. So I think whatever this is going to really shift your energy, because next up in February is the beautiful Fool. This is the start right at the very beginning. As you can see, it's a naught right at the beginning of the major arcana series of cards that takes you all the way from here to the world at the end. And you are now starting afresh in a brand new cycle in love. So it may be a totally new lover. It may be that you have done the work in January, perhaps to remove from your energy field old loves or feelings that you still had for an old lover, and it's just allowed you to come fresh with this refreshing new start, in the golden sky, the golden sunshine, and you'll have almost like a childlike innocence about this, and that means really like a joy and a playfulness. And you don't have any of the adult world's weight on your shoulders. You are just feeling light, and that the sun is shining on your back, and you're ready to step off the precipice into this new, beautiful world with your lover. And you'll receive a communication in March of some importance. So watch out for that. It might be a text or an email, or it might be a communication that's spoken to you, you know, a conversation you have. But I feel like it's likely to be written. And this will almost it almost verifies the Fool, or amplifies the Fool energy, in that this is another new fresh start. So it might be heralded by a communication you receive that is just the first domino that knocks down and creates that domino effect into your future with your love, your lover, and it'll feel great. It's also like, you know, the drop of water in the pond, and it allows the ripples to go out. So it's the start of a chain reaction of events together with the Fool. And look at all this golden sky, this goldenness. So together with the Fool, these 2 months are going to be really big for you. And perhaps this is then allowing your King of Cups to come in. If I can actually pick up the cards without wrecking everything else and knocking the camera. They're a bit close together, I know. I need to try and fit them all into the camera. Anyway, so where are we? April. The King of Cups is here. Now, this is a masculine energy regardless of gender. And it's someone that is top of their game. They are so trustworthy and incredible as people. When they're with you, you'll feel amazing. They're full of love and compassion and offering you the fish and their cup and their wand, and just offering you all sorts of beautiful emotions that will have you just feeling like singing and dancing. It's the most beautiful person coming into your life. Might be a soulmate, twin flame, might be someone from a past life, because here's the Six of Cups next to it, and this is about nostalgia. So it can be that it's someone that's coming in from your past in this life, or someone that you feel you know but you've never met them. They may be from past lives, part of someone from your soul group that's here to bring you joy and sexual fulfillment and love and compassion. And talking of love, can you see this person is offering this other person not just their cup, but their cup that's filled with flowers, as all of these others are. So it's a very beautiful, giving, soulful energy, which I think is going to make you absolutely, want to shout from the rooftops about this beautiful new lover. And then in June we have the Four of Pentacles. Maybe one or two things might be bubbling up for you, because the Four of Pentacles traditionally can mean you're holding on a bit tight. So if anything, any past worries or fears or behaviours bubble up to the surface that make you think, oh God, is this all really too good to be true? This can't be happening to me. Am I worthy? I'm not worthy. Your self-esteem is not quite high enough to trust this. You may need to do again a little bit of inner work on yourselves. However, I don't think it's going to be anything too dramatic. And in this deck, the Tarot of Sexual Magic, it's a card of pleasure. And it says, pleasure is like hot coals. It does not flame, yet it burns. So, it may not be an incredible, highly sexualized, passionate king. That would be the King of Wands more. This is more a slow burning heat of love and a sort of more gentle passion. And so here it is, just verifying that for you, and it's absolutely all right. And then coming into July, you have the Nine of Swords. I asked for clarify for this because I always do with the Nine of Swords. It's just an energy of something worrying you that's keeping you up at night or giving you the odd nightmare. And generally this energy is saying to you, try not to worry about it, because usually your worries are unfounded. You don't want to be dropping into this energy, because it can create a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Justice will be yours. This is the clarifier for the Nine of Swords for you. You'll be okay. Whatever it is you're looking for in justice, you're safe, you're being held, and you really are. I'm really sure of this, because you have it again 2 months later, and in between you have the World card. So justice is yours. It will clear the decks for you between July and September, and it's sandwiching the world, it's bracketing the world, and so I think it's going to bring the world to you. Maybe there's just something legally that you need to sort out, Perhaps this is what this is about, this old lover, this holding on too tight. You need to just finish up by divorcing this person or contractually extracting yourself from this person and the cords that are still slightly attaching you together with this old flame or lover. And then it will allow the world to come in once you've cut those cords. This is, I mean, it's interesting, it's right next to the Fool. So this was the beginning of your big life cycle, and this is the wrapping up of a big life cycle. This is allowing you now to step into your new future. And it'll feel absolutely amazing and beautiful. You'll feel empowered by this, and like the sun is just shining in on your life. This is a big ending. So whatever this has been in your past, it's been a very significant part of your life that's now coming to a close. But that means it's opening up the beautiful new future for you, Pisces, which I think you've been longing for. And then into October, you have a choice to make. You're on the horns of a dilemma and you just don't perhaps know which way to go. And you don't know whether to follow this path or this path. You are blindfolded, you can't see ahead of you what's happening, what the clear path is. If you have a bit of time in October, just sit with it, don't make any rushed decisions, and allow things to unfold gently and naturally. Or if you don't have time, you may just need to face your fears and go for it and make a decision. You are being supported and held by the divine, because what's happening next up into November and December are this brand new start that's been promised to you from August, from the Justice cards. Starting off with the beautiful Ace of Cups. Emotional renewal, new start in love, in your passionate world. The promise of passionate sexual fulfillment. You've got the star here on her forehead, can you see that? And it's right next to the star here for December as well. So you have every reason to be optimistic about this change, about whatever it was that you had to decide upon that you weren't sure about. You're going to make the right decision, I think, Pisces. You absolutely are, because these two cards couldn't clarify it any more than they already are, really. So the Ace of Cups, sexual fulfillment in love. It's a new love, it's a new start, it's a new cycle. And in this deck it's about ecstasy. Then it says loving magic, crowned by success, satisfaction, festivities, good reasons to be happy and in love. How beautiful is that? And the star is saying, yeah, absolutely, you're on the right path. I think you already know that listening to this. It's joy, luck, inspiration, love, optimism. You're being held and supported by your guardian angel. And you can blend all of the elements of your life together now with this beautiful new love and emotional renewal. What a beautiful way to end the year, Pisces. I really hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for your likes, for your comments. I read every single one. They are so beautiful. Thank you. And for your subscriptions, because that allows me to carry on with this channel, which I hope you really get something out of. Pisces, beautiful things. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.